So for this next team, managing household chores can be really frustrating, especially if you've got lots of roommates.
Maybe we're muted.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, great. Yeah, so what I was saying is managing household chores can be really frustrating, especially if you have lots of roommates. So whose turn is it to take out the garbage and like nose goes to clean the bathroom? Dwellplayd turns household chores into a game where roommates compete for points, and I'll hand it off to them.
Hey everyone, I'm V, and these are my roommates, Cody, Chris, and Dave. And unfortunately, we've been having a lot of issues dividing up chores around the house. While we all agreed upon what needs to be done, doing it proved to be a little bit difficult. But as we're all software engineers, we decided the best way to solve our problem was to build an app. And so, Dwellplayd was born. Dwellplayd is a React Native app designed to incentivize and gamify completing communal tasks around the house. Let's check it out. First, we're going to create a dwelling. Dwellplayd is going to suggest a few popular tasks for me to choose from. We don't have a dog, so let's delete that one. And we also agreed on cleaning out the fridge once a month, so let's add that. There's a frequency selector to decide how often something needs to be done. And then afterwards, we're going to activate the task to start the game. Notice how initially the points value are of 0. That's because the game has only just begun. I'm going to invite my roommates. They're going to be prompted with an email to join our dwelling. Let me pass this on to Cody to talk a little bit more about our app.
Thanks, V. A key factor of Dwellplayd is that tasks accumulate in point value the longer they've gone undone. So let's skip ahead a bit to see how the app might look after it's been running for a while. Currently, the highest value task is taking out the trash, so I'm going to do that. Once finished, I'll tap the task and take a picture to document my work. After completed, my roommates will receive a push notification and the points will be added to my score. If they want to see my work, they can go to the completed tasks page and see the picture that I previously took. Now I'd like to know where things stand, so I'm going to go to the scores page. Oh, wow. Me and V are right neck and neck. I wonder how she got her points. It looks like she's been getting the mail frequently. Now I'm going to go over to the stats page to see a little more insights. Here, we'll see a couple graphics on data from previous months, as well as the average points per task. Looks like getting the mail is the best task.
Thanks, Cody. Developing the scoring model was one of the most significant challenges we had in designing Dwellplayd. We wanted to incentivize the right behavior and we had a number of factors to consider. Most importantly, point value should be proportional to the time since the task was last completed. We also observed that point value, or that the frequency designated for a task was a general proxy for the effort required to complete it. So point value should also be proportional to its designated frequency. Shortly after a task is completed or first created, points should increase gradually in order to dissuade users from completing tasks unnecessarily. Surrounding the intended completion date, points should increase rapidly to encourage users to strike while the iron is hot, so to speak. Eventually, point value should taper off to dissuade users from completing tasks or to avoid completing tasks in order to only generate points. This led to an implementation of the logistic curve as seen here. Z is the frequency of the task, X is the number of days since the task was last completed, and Y is the resulting point value. In our simulations, this model has achieved the desired results pretty effectively. Here's Dave to talk about some challenges.
Thanks, Chris. Our biggest challenge during this project was React Native itself. We were all familiar with building web apps, but when we decided to build for mobile, we had to learn React Native ourselves. Coming to understand the sometimes subtle, sometimes painfully obvious differences between web and mobile has made us better engineers and given us the confidence to take on future projects on platforms with which we have little experience. We all came to full stack as solo tinkerers, and we're all leaving as members of a full-fledged team. We understand the importance of and the benefit of working within a framework in order to achieve common goals and create work that is greater than the sum of its parts. Dwellplayd erases the question of whose job is it to do this and replaces it with, I can get 20 points for that? Sweet. We think this is a powerful idea, and we see a future in which our app facilitates cooperation and friendship in dwellings all over the world. We look forward to continuing our development and launching in the App Store. Keep up to date with our progress on dwellplayd.com. Thank you.
All right, if you'd like to vote for Dwellplayd, I want to give them a vote just for that awesome playonwords.com. I mean, I think Dwellplayd, like the post, like their pinned comment. You know, when I first saw their pitch, I was like, I see so many types of ways of gamifying, but that seems like it would actually work. Like I think the point kind of slowly growing over time and making the thing more valuable. That's kind of exactly how me and my wife handle chores. It's like, okay, if you do take out the garbage right now, it would be worth 10 hugs for me, you know? And so it kind of grows up over time. And other funny thing is that's the exact mathematical formula I was looking for. No, really, I was trying to model something and I was like, I need that formula. So
yeah, it was impressive scoring model. Their visualizations look really, really, really sharp. And I like that, like, you can prove that you did something, right? Like, because you're taking a picture, like, well, I did it the last 4 times. Here's images of our disgusting sink. So, you know, something like that. So.
And also the React Native, they had really put a lot of, and I have to give credit, it's like a lot of touches into the small details of the React Native app. It seemed very, I don't know what the word is, like reactive, right? Like it was like things were bouncing, things were being so, very nice touches too. So incredible.